Countless times, you might have wondered why certain people are rich while others are rotting in abject poverty. The answer to this mystery is simple. Some people are wealthy because of the habits they have adopted, while others are poor mainly because of the type of habits they have subjected themselves to. The habits of rich people are responsible for the wealth they acquire. What this principle suggests is that if you want to acquire wealth and riches, you must learn and practice the habits of rich people. We are going to discuss 10 common habits of wealthy people. Let's get started. 10. Millionaires take their time. When it came to how they handled their wealth, I discovered that billionaires could be broken down into 4 distinct types: savers, investors, big company climbers, virtuosos, and business owners. More than 3/4, or 80%, of the people who took part in my research were at least 50 years old, and they had amassed their fortune over the course of their lives. It took those who saved and invested an average of 32 years to accumulate enough wealth to become millionaires. It took big company climbers a total of 22 years to reach their goal. And it took 12 years for entrepreneurs to become virtuosos, whereas it took 21 years for virtuosos. 9. Millionaires love what they do. The majority of the millionaires, which accounted for 86% of my study's subjects, stated that they took pleasure in their professional endeavors. 6 out of 10 people said that their work was something they were passionate about or a dream they pursued. Those business owners who were able to parlay their interests and hobbies into profitable enterprises had an average net worth of $7.4 million. 8. Millionaires invest in learning. In general, the majority of the millionaires stated that they wanted to continue learning, growing, and getting better throughout their entire lives. The vast majority of respondents, 88%, said that they read every day in order to broaden their understanding of their profession and the field in which they work. More than 3/4 of respondents, or 85%, said that they read at least 2 novels every month, and 63% said that they loved listening to audiobooks or podcasts while commuting to work, working out, or cleaning the house. Even if they weren't necessarily the best students when they were younger, they have always placed a high importance on education, which is where this perspective originates from. 77% of billionaires have said that they achieved grades of B or C throughout their academic careers. Moreover, 68% of millionaires attended college and 25% attended graduate school. More than half, or 56%, supported themselves financially through school. 7. Millionaires prioritize their health. Many of the millionaires talked about how much they like participating in sporting activities. More than half of them, or 63%, said that they competed in sports when they were in high school and that they have continued to do so as adults. Nearly 3/4 of respondents, or 76%, said that they engaged in some form of physical activity for at least half an hour, 4 times per week. All of the individuals in the study enjoyed engaging in aerobic activities such as jogging, running, and biking. 6. Millionaires invest in their communities and mentor. My research showed that millionaires place a significant emphasis on charitable giving. 72% of millionaires said that they volunteered for 5 hours or more each month at local charity organizations. In addition to this, 27% of them were involved in the management of community-based local charities by serving on the boards of directors of these organizations. 5. Millionaires are frugal. Frugality and avoiding an ever-increasing standard of living are 2 important aspects to keep in mind when trying to amass riches. In light of this, 64% of the millionaires surveyed described the properties they own as being on the smaller side. Every single one of the millionaires I spoke to owned their own homes, with a majority of them having done so for at least 20 years. More than half, or 55%, of people buy used cars. This thrifty mentality follows them even into their free time as well. Virtually all of those surveyed, 96%, reported spending less than $6,000 annually on vacations, while 41% reported spending less than $3,000 annually on vacations. And the majority, 84%, said that they never participate in gambling. 4. Millionaires like to plan ahead. All of the people who took part in the research were extremely committed to their jobs. 73% of self-described millionaires said that they put in an average of 58 hours of labor per week. In addition, 44% of people said that they are awake at least 3 hours before the start of their workday. Once the day has begun, things are often ordered as follows. 81% of those polled revealed that they make use of some kind of checklist or to-do list. Around 1/4, or 24%, of self-made millionaires kept a to-do list as well. This enabled them to steer clear of activities that were a waste of their time and concentrate on the things that were most important to them. 3. Millionaires build strong teams. The vast majority of the billionaires who participated in my research told me that one of the most important factors in their success was cultivating a network of upbeat, ambitious individuals. Nearly 8 in 10 of those surveyed said that in order to realize their goals, they had enlisted the assistance of a group of knowledgeable and devoted professionals, such as attorneys, certified public accountants, CPAs, marketing specialists, and financial advisors. 2. Millionaires are intentional with their money. Saver investors accounted for nearly half, or 49%, of the self-made millionaires. These individuals saved at least 20% of their income from the first day they started working until the day they retired. Every single one of the millionaires that I spoke to had set aside money for their retirement. The majority of millionaires have multiple streams of income. 1. Millionaires embrace failure. When I asked the billionaires in my survey about how they amassed their fortune, nearly 2/3, or 63%, of them admitted that they had taken some risks along the way. And 27% of respondents stated that they had been unsuccessful in business at least once. They didn't let that stop them. More than 3/4 of them, or 80%, reported that they are actively working towards one major goal at any given time. And nearly all of them attributed their success to maintaining a positive attitude and having a crystal clear vision of their future, especially when times are tough. Thank you for joining us on our finance journey. Remember to always be mindful of your financial goals and make informed decisions. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on our latest videos. And as always, we wish you financial success and security. See you in the next video.